Okay. Happy Tuesday. It's Title Tuesday. Tournament starts in just over 6 minutes. I'm going to do a puzzle rush warm up. I'm still waking up. Need to wake up the mind. Here we go. Oh. Hmm. Wait, what is this? Take, push. Take, push. Push, push, push. Okay. Oh, I missed mate. Oops. I missed mate again. Queen D1. What to do? Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Malefist. Happy 47 months. Brooms, welcome back. Really appreciate the super chats. Okay. Do I have time for one more? I have time for one more. One more puzzle rush. Let's try and get to 40. Maybe I'll slow down a little bit. Hmm. Oh, that's check. Hmm. Not seeing it. Push or take? No. Ah, what to do? Oh, thank you, Phoebe. Appreciate the raid. Okay, well, I got to 41. What was this last one? I was thinking push takes. We can't take the queen. Oh, it's knight g7. It's made into knight g7, bishop g7, queen e7. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if I feel warmed up, but we'll see how this goes. Tournament starts in less than 30 seconds. Yeah, taking the queen would be checkmate, but for the wrong side. Yeah, let's try and focus. Try and get into game mode. Thank you to Jan. Happy 1 year. Air mailing, welcome back. Happy 9 months. Okay. So I'm hiding chats. Here we go, first game. I've probably had this position like once or twice before. And usually the queen's on c2 and white will play a3. We might see a3 here. And going forward, the plan is this, very often h5. Try and focus on the king side. Hmm. Considering ideas like b5. Let's start with bishop d7. Just discouraging b5. Calculating queen b3, knight e6, b5, c5, take, and then take. This should be okay. Here I could take and play b5, then e4. Start by taking. There's rook a3. King, queen c2, and h5. And just letting b5 happen. I probably want to play h4, knight moves, and then h3. Attacking this and this. Running off the battery. Oh, there's takes 96. Oh, takes 96. I have queen f6. Wait a minute. And I lose e4. So maybe 96 I take on c3 first. And then this and this. This is not planned out ahead of time, but it looks good. If knight takes e4, I don't even take the knight. I just go for mate. Yeah, these are two big threats. White probably has to move the f-pawn. Okay, life is pretty good here. And two minor pieces for a rook. Big time advantage. Trade. Rook a3, rook e1. We'll do it. Threatening this. Yeah, white can't stop the fork. Okay. Nice game. Feel like I'm still waking up, but good game to start with. Felt like I was in decent control throughout. At some point, it seemed like white was making like good positional progress on the queen side. Like, to be honest, around here, I was maybe feeling slightly uncomfortable. Going back. Okay, the engine likes this line takes, and then h5. I did consider. I thought this allows b5. I guess if I get the pawn to h3, then there's good counterplay. Bishop d7 was playable. And yeah, generally white should play h3 here, which maybe seems strange, but the whole point is to ensure that I'm not getting the pawn to h3. And then it's still solid for white. Okay, so this worked out. When I played knight e4, I completely overlooked this idea, but it just doesn't work for white. Yeah, rook takes c3 is actually the only winning move. Okay. Well, that puts me at 1 out of 1. Update the widget. There's a question. You have 2 GM norms. I have 0 GM norms. I'm pretty far away from the GM title. I was close, like once. 2016, last round of Chicago Open. I needed to win my final game with black. I had a winning position, but I drew. Wait, 2016? I think 2015, actually. Shortly before I got my IM title. I'm also pretty far away from the rating requirement. Yeah, to get the GM title, you need 3 norms and 2,500 FIDE rating. Hey, I'm playing Fabi. Okay. Good luck to fellow St. Louisan. We've played, I guess, a few times before. I feel like he's going to play Rosalimo. Maybe he'll play opens. No, okay. I've studied a lot of Fabi's games within the Rosalimo. I studied his game against Robbie Kevlishvili from St. Louis Masters. I feel like he's going to go into. I haven't reviewed recently. It's like d3, yeah, and I need to go for this d4 idea. I think d5 first. To be honest, I don't fully remember bishop e3. Just castle. And eventually like d4 and b5, etc. h4, wow. Wants to attack. Let's be flexible. There are lines where you repeat and you just draw like before move 20. Queen f3, knight f6. Okay, queen h3. Clearly does not want to draw. I have e5 here. Seems anti-positional. And there's g4. Let's play d4. That seems very anti-positional. b5. g4 is coming. Not thrilled, but let's do it. I have queen d7. Feel like I'm getting a game. It's the only reasonable diagonal for the bishop. Might be bishop f4 ideas. Is he gonna play knight d6 knight f5? I guess so. Wow. Take. Honestly, this looks like a great position. Use the c file. A3 is coming. I think I'll plop the knight on c2. It might get stuck, but it's not getting trapped. I'll watch my time. Prevent that. Plop. E4. I messed up. F5. Take. I really messed up. Mm. Man, he's so good at chess. What to do? Oh, bishops move backwards. Okay. I had my chance, I feel like. It was a nice looking position. Yeah, one very bad knight move. I just need to be patient. Maybe rook c5. Oh, black's not that much better. Rook c5 is best, but it's actually close to equal. Wow. Earlier? Yeah, like after knight g3, it's clearly better for black. But it's one of these positions where it still takes a ton of work to win against world number... He's world number 3, right? Sindarov is not caught up just yet. Okay, good game. I should have been wearing my heart rate monitor, but watch was charging. I'll put the watch on. I mean, overall, I'm happy. Like, it was a normal opening. He was not playing any troll openings. I could have played d4 sooner. I thought this was a nice kind of psychological thing, because obviously he doesn't want to take a draw. And then, yeah, it kind of just led to a better position for black. Oh, what to do? Okay, moving on. One out of two. Not actually sure what to do here. Could take and at f4, I guess. It's a safer option. There's a funny line, e5. Take, bishop here, here, and then knight g6, and eventually checkmate. Probably not going to happen. Okay, bishop d5 I can take. I have a nice trick. Could take with queen. Yeah, a bit more positional here. Where to put the king? I know the rook wants to be on the c-file. I'm not sure if I want a pawn cloud or castle. I guess king e2, although e5 might come. What to do? It was really just a waiting move of this. I feel like I might need the square for the knight. Too much light is coming through the window. B4. Rook c7's coming. Doesn't work. Maybe it does. Take. Huh. Okay. I fixed the lighting situation. Take. Almost d5. Rook e7, take, rook c1. I'm down about a minute. Yeah, there's a trap. A5, take, knight c1, I win the pawn. Otherwise, I play a5. King d6, I have this and this. Tricky, tricky. Only one legal move. Take. So check. And I got stuck. Actually, it's fine, I think. I got nervous. Not quick enough. What to do? What to do? That's disappointing. I probably should have. I don't know what I should have done actually. Repeated. Yeah, it's objectively drawn. I felt like I would have enough time to like pre-move, but I guess not. Like d4 was actually a good move. Actually, the only move to not lose, like objectively. I'm surprised Black didn't take the pawn. Okay. 1 out of 3. Life goes on. Need to play quicker. I think it was last week I messed up the theory here. Like after e6, I played e4 too soon. So at e6 you just castle. Like queen c5 is not super theoretical. This is new territory. I assume I should take. There's queen a4. Some idea of knight b3. Or knight e5. So I'm down a pawn. There's ideas of taking two. Rook fc1. Knight b6. Let's do it. I'm feeling good. Fully developed. I'm castled. Yeah, should be full compensation for the pawn. If knight b6, I think I just play queen b3. If takes, 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 it's going to be a lot of initiative. Now it is a question, like if black can castle without me stirring up some trouble. Okay, knight d4. If I take, I assume bishop e7. e4 comes to mind. Let's start by taking. I'm threatening this and this. Yeah, this looks really good for white. Okay, rook d1. Rook d1, bishop c6. Take queen a4. Okay. I think it's important that I have queen a4 in this line. Not losing this rook. Did not see that coming. There's 95. I take. Feels really close. There's knight b8 actually. Knight b8's a cool move. The idea is I'm attacking the bishop. The knight's defended. And if takes, I'm still attacking the bishop. Bishop moves, I have rook c8. e7, knight c6, maybe? Maybe not knight c6. Let's start with this. Yeah, there's bishop takes to defend. I have this. Feels close to mate. Check here, check here. And this just wins though, I think. So I'm threatening this to win this rook or this to win the other rook. King moves, that's smart. Let's do this. It's a party on the 8th rank. A funny position. Yeah, rook d8 ensures that my minor pieces are not pinned. I have the 8th rank battery. Yeah, not a position you see every day. Okay, rook a7. I have bishop c5. There's h4. Making Luft. Okay, let's just move quickly. So I hold on to the bishop. Okay. That was a fun game. Yeah, good opening. Pawn sack paid off. Yeah, so the main line is, I think most common line is e6. g6 is also very popular. Castle, and then bishop e7. And then e4. Some sharp theory. Yeah, it looks like this all went pretty smoothly. My opponent did resist, though. I was very happy with knight b8. It's not the best move. Apparently queen c2 is stronger. Anyway, we have a break, I think, right? It was round 4? Yeah, if you're just joining, happy Tuesday. Played 4 rounds of Title Tuesday. Had a really good fight against Fabiano in round 2. I had a disappointing loss in round 3. There's a question, did you have a queen sack on move 18? Let's see. I don't see an effective way to sack the queen in this position. Oh, in this position, though, queen b8. So move 19. Yeah, queen b8 was missed. Wow. And if takes, then white is mating. Some puzzle rush. Maybe reminiscent of the opera game. Slightly different mating pattern, though. I played rook d1. Rook d1 just seems so attractive, but I should have at least considered. It's the only check in the position, too. So there's bishop c8, but this just loses a rook. Okay, good job to everyone who spotted queen b8. Oh, thank you, Carbon Viper. Appreciate the bits. Oh, thank you, Air Mailing from earlier, too. XI Sparks from earlier, happy 91 months. Casey, welcome back, happy 43 months. Yeah, sometimes during games, I just miss sub and bit notifications or super chats. So thanks, everyone. Do appreciate the support. Thank you, SMMV1. Happy 11 months. I still feel like I'm waking up. Also, I put on my watch. I forgot to turn on the heart rate monitor. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see my heart rate against Fabi. I felt like I stayed decently calm against Fabi. It's like not the same feeling I get if I play like Magnus or Hikaru. How long is a break? So the timer is above my head. Just less than 3 minutes. It's generally 6 minutes after the last game of the round ends. So I was white the last 2 games, right? I think. I should check this opening. I'm sure I've had this position before. Okay, engine likes taking the knight. Take bishop c4. Or bishop b5. And this is also playable. Yeah, there was a funny line here. I was calculating e5. Take, check. if king h8, which is the worst move, then there's check here and mate. We got a more positional game. I was slightly better, and then it's equal. And I was better. Yeah, it's a pity to lose this. Okay, here knight b5 was a better choice. Okay, let's see the standings. There's a question, how is playing Magnus? I have a whole YouTube playlist of my games against Magnus. I played him once OTB. He gave us Simon in St. Louis. I played him a handful of times in Title Tuesday, also a few times on Lee Chess. The very first time I played him, I beat him unknowingly. He was playing anonymously. I only found out after the game. I don't think Magnus is playing today. Karu, 3 out of 4. Still a lot of perfect scores. Oh, how's Fabi doing? Not seeing Fabi. I'm rooting for him. Not just because I'm a fan of him, but because it would help my tie breaks too. Okay, next opponent. Here we go. So this opening again. Yeah, for some reason this is a trap that, and it's a pretty simple type of tactic, but I've gotten a lot of title players with this. Because usually in the main lines of bishop on e7, and players are not used to the bishop on d6. I think half the time people play king h1. Now there is some kind of important thing to know. Like if bishop f5, yeah, I think the line is takes and then h5. I'm still going based off memory. So I've made the mistake before playing queen g5. To be honest, I forgot why exactly queen g5 is wrong. The pawn is useful here, defending the knight. Okay, maybe now queen g5. I'm actually curious to analyze because, like, I remember this, but I don't fully understand the difference in that moment. I have this move. Take. I guess, no, there's not queen f5. Take a moment here. Actually, rook takes as well. I don't think works. I'm scared of queen e2. Queen e2, I take the knight. Should probably just take the bishop. Another moment to analyze. Yeah, this should be okay. I defend the rook, I attack the knight, I prevent this. This is also prevented. I assume the knight has to move back, and then I take here. If takes its mate, otherwise I win something. Yeah, this is a pretty savage move. Forking rook and queen and attacking the knight. I have this move. Expecting queen f3. Probably just trade queens and win the rook. Guess I could win the rook right away. And maybe I'll keep queens on the board. Trying to hold on to my h-pawns. Yeah, they're potentially weak, but they also are potentially strong. And white's pieces seem restricted here. Like, the knights can't do much. Rook is ready to come in. King is still questionably placed. We might see king h2. Calculating king h2, rook d8, rook d... never mind. If I take... I guess we just trade pawns. Take. The queen is tied down to defending the knight. Keeping things simple. I don't see a good way for white to defend the pawn. Let's take first. Oops. I hung a rook there, but it's okay. Okay. Got the job done. Yeah, I think this game was pretty much determined by the opening trap. So I'm... Oh, I forgot to update the score? Or no? Wait. 3 out of 5, right? Yeah, that was round 5. Okay, 3 out of 5. Thank you, Carbon Viper. Gifting a sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, I want to check this moment real quick. Because h5 is the best move. Queen g5. Oh, queen g5 is bad because it allows takes on this. And this is actually a better version compared to the game for white. So h5 does not allow those tactics. Wow. White has an incredible move here. Queen f5. And this equalizes. That's insane. If I take, there's a fork. I don't have any time to win the knight. Actually, I have to bail out with knight takes f2. Otherwise, I'm worse. Here. And black has to walk a very thin line. That's a hard move to find, queen f5. Okay, moving on. Here we go. So I'm white again. Been getting pretty good positions with the London opening. I feel like I studied this at some point. There's like knight d4, knight b5. And c4 is also very thematic. I'll go for c4. Yeah, the idea is to try and pressure the queen side. Is g5 coming? Okay. was debating whether to be normal or abnormal. I'm going for the more abnormal approach. So the idea is if castle, I have the option of taking knight d4, hitting this and this. I'm not sure if that's good though. Opponent disconnected. Oh no, my opponent. They'll auto resign when they flag. Okay. But they're back. Take g2 hangs. Let's just castle. Yeah, going for very simple positional play. I'll get slightly better structure on the queen side. Rook on c1. Yeah, knight defends b2. I want to get the king to c1. Oh, there's rook d8. I think it's still okay. This pawn's weak. There's this idea. I was concerned about taking then c4. Hmm. I think it's okay. Didn't quite see that. With this. Down on time. Plenty of time. Okay, that took work. Already passed 100 there. So I'm 4 out of 6. Okay, decent score. Yeah, there's a line here, if queen takes b2, then there's a very strong idea, knight d4, knight b5, which is pretty much winning for whites. Oh, c4 is a mistake. Engine likes e4. Thank you, Asian Invasion. Happy 32 months. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Good tournament so far. I'll probably play up next game. Yeah, this game felt relatively controlled. Endgame was probably slightly better for white. I won the pawn, allowed this. Maybe some drawing chances for black. But the conversions felt pretty smooth. Oh, thank you, the Drew. A $3 super chat. Appreciate that. Okay, playing Krikor, fellow streamer from Brazil. Here we go. Good luck. Hmm. I'm improvising here. We might see some g4, g4, h5. I want to play bishop f5 and just trade off my bad bishop. Okay, we do see g4. So if I play h5, let's do it. It's interesting. It's calculating knight e4 after g5. Just something fresh. I might lose the center pawn, but I'd probably win back one of these pawns. Like they're both attacked. I mean, maybe we see h4. h4, bishop f5. Bishop g4. There's options. Hmm. Actually thinking queen a5. And then take, bishop f5, queen e5. Hmm. I take. Let's take. Solid chess. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Kind of scary. Another disconnect. Oh no, my opponent. Okay. Keeping tension. E2 rook c1. Oh, I'm too slow. Oh, that was really unfortunate. Oh, I got nervous. I had so much time too, I think, right? Wait. How much time? How much time did I have? Oh, I'm so sad. Did they change it? Used to be you could see like the time situation, but maybe not. Maybe I don't want to see it. Oh, what to do? What to do? Uh, okay, let's try and not tilt. That was very tilting though. And 4-7, still a plus score. Playing this line. Yeah, this is some chess mood prep. It's either e5 or h5. I'm forgetting actually. Maybe it's h5 first. Yeah, Chessmood has a very extensive course on this exact line against Modern. Okay. E6. Castling also makes a ton of sense. E6 take. Yeah, I think I go with castling. Just ensuring if takes, then the knight's pinned. That looks pretty good. H4, Queen G2, King F8, Knight F3. I keep an eye on this rook too. It's kind of awkward for black to defend the bishop. Give this, then just take, and then take. If king f8, then a very simple plan of eventually rook g1. If rook h7, then the bishop's pinned to the knight. I might even have takes. Bishop f8. Wow, do I have this move? Let's do it. Oh, if knight f6, I have this. Wait, this is completely winning. If takes, it's mate. If knight b8, it loses a rook. Yeah, the queen's very useful here, like accessing a8 and g6. I could leave the knight here and just like play knight h3. It's kind of funny. And taking is also logical. I think knight h3 is fine though. Let's just take. Okay, up a piece. Go after the pawn. Maybe this pawn. This is a move. Let's do it. I'm calculating king e8, queen c6, king f8. It's close. Take, take. Could take here. Oh, that would be a blunder. Take. Just move back. Okay. I have to learn my lesson from previously, not get too low on time. Put the rook on the g file. I wanted to under promote, but okay, works out. I forgot the keyboard shortcut. I held down Command and Shift, but I'm on a Mac, so maybe it's Alt or Option. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty smooth game. Took some patience towards the end. I couldn't remember if it's h5 first or e5 first. Both moves are good. h5 is a little bit stronger, which is what I played. Yeah, and this is already like just winning for white, surprisingly enough. Black played very naturally. Like h5 is a very natural reaction to h4. But yeah, this line is just good for white. I was happy with queen g2. I think somewhere in the chess mood videos, they show a line with queen g2. Like this move stuck in my mind. And then this was, yeah, just devastating for black. So 5 out of 8. Yeah, feeling good. Feeling better than what happened to me in the previous game. It was a nice game to at least overcome my sorrows and overcome the tilt. Oh, it's showing times again. Huh. So why wasn't it showing the times before? Oh, so now it is, right? Because earlier it was just showing me at 0. Yeah, this kind of hurts to look back on. I was up so much time. Like 18 seconds. I got super complacent. Oh, what to do? Let's check the opening. Yeah, this opening I was improvising. Also, we have the break timer. I thought it would be okay, like, entering these lines. But apparently it's fine for white. I think I would play queen a5 here. And then choose which pawn to take. I guess white has the bishop pair and the center, so engine really likes white. Okay. Let me close my tabs. So, that was round 8. Judah going strong, 8 out of 8. I'm rooting for Fabiano. The better he does, the better my tie breaks are. He has 6.5. So I'm currently top 100. 84th. Could be close whether I play up or down. Hey, it's Hark here. Gifting subs, thank you so much. Gifting 50 subs. Really appreciate that. That's super kind. I'm still waking up, but I appreciate the energy. Hopefully wake up even more. I'm just about to finish my what used to be iced coffee, now room temperature coffee. If you were gifted a sub just now, you can say thank you. I am live on Twitch and YouTube, so welcome to everyone tuning in. Hope everyone's Tuesday is going well. Unless you're in Asia or Australia, then it's maybe already Wednesday. It's currently 11:38 US Central Time in St. Louis. So we got just under 2 minutes to kill. Yeah, it's not much time to like analyze previous games. I think I'll just try and stay calm, keep the heart rate down before the next game. Thank you, Red Farmer. Happy 19 months. I see some chatter about Greg Shahadi in YouTube chat. I did watch the Jeopardy episode yesterday. It was super exciting to see a chess player on Jeopardy. I played Greg. I don't think we ever played like an online match against each other. And this like I am not a GM. We played OTV many years ago. I have video of the game somewhere on my hard drive. It might be a fitting time to post post that video now that he's more famous. But yes, I've seen Greg on many occasions over the years. Actually, I attended the U.S. chess school like back during my high school days. He is. I'm not sure if he's a founder or like the main organizer, but yeah, he organized a few of the U.S. chess schools in St. Louis. Anyway, okay, let's focus. Add the timer. Been facing d4 mostly today. I guess it's been a mix. d4, knight f3. Fabiano played e4 against me. This opponent is playing the time odds gambit. This does sometimes happen, like after a break, players don't realize the break is over and the round has begun. I wonder how many players actually like open the timer link. Is this something you should have bookmarked? Or in my case, I have the OBS overlay. Okay. Thank you, Carbon Viper. Appreciate the bits. I'm hiding chat. I still can see the alerts pop up. But what to do? It would be nice to get a game. Yeah, the few opponents like disconnect during the game so far. But this is not a disconnect, I don't think. Excellent connection. Can I watch a game during a game? I can? Wait, what? Oh no, wait, what happened to my game? Okay. Um, that's surprising. I can watch a game while playing in a title. I feel like they shouldn't allow that. But it's not like to my benefit that I can watch Duda or any other GM play. I guess I could see what he did in the starting position. Should we watch Fabiano? The problem is, like, when I open a new game, it covers my current game. Okay, at least I can't analyze. That's good. 3 minutes of timeouts. Yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. I haven't played this opponent before. If e4, maybe I'll play a Stafford Gambit. If d4, I'll do my thing. I feel kind of bad. If my opponent moves, should I also spend like 3.5 minutes in the opening or more? We can play a bullet game. Probably not the best strategy. I've proven that my mouse skills are maybe subpar. But maybe I should practice more bullet chess. When I was younger, I played more bullets. But as I get older, I actually prefer like slower, at least like reasonable time controls. Okay, it doesn't look like we're getting a game. I'll reopen chat. We have a level 9 hype train on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free on Twitch. Supports the channel, gets you some emotes. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also subscribe for free. And if you don't have Amazon Prime on Twitch, you can sometimes be gifted a sub by generous people. Okay, I don't feel great about this. I mean, I would much prefer playing a game. What to do? I guess do I get rating for this? I won on time. Okay. Well, let's watch someone. Fabiano against Wesley So. 6 out of 9. Yeah, we had the break after round 8 and then a no-show just now, so it feels like it's been a while since I played a chess game. 100% accuracy. My review. Let's watch this game. Let's see what happened opening. Some Ragozin. Opposite side castling. Okay, it's kind of sharp. Time is about level. I mean, at first glance, I probably prefer white. H5 actually looks really annoying. The rook is probably ready to come back to the H file. Yeah, choo-choo. I appreciate the hype train. Wait, what just happened? Knight f2. Okay, so the king is moving towards the center. Would have felt like king a1 was more natural there. Wow, so bishop takes e5, exploiting the pin. And Fabiano won a pawn. But these things are attacked. Well, queen h4 attacks 3 different things at once. Unpins a pawn, attacks the bishop. Bobby saves the rook and the bishop. H6. So back to equal material. Yeah, it is true. I'm a half a point behind Fabi. But he's played one less game than me. Except not really, because I didn't really play my previous game. Go Fabi. I'm a fan of Wesley too. Like, they're both nice people. But I have to be selfish and cheer for better tie breaks for myself. Yeah, things are heating up. Okay, things actually simplify into some endgame. Yeah, black is probably a little bit for choice. Bishop versus knight. Nice move. Wesley chooses to save the knight. But now the a-pawn's falling. Black will have 3 connected passers. Ooh, king c2 very tricky. If takes, there's king b3. White's holding on to a2. Gonna win g6. Black is still up a pawn. Nice move, defending a7. Very nice construction for black. But not easy to make progress. The king is cut off. Probably down on time. Yeah, just kind of moving around. This could end in a draw, but it could also end in a dirty flag. Yeah, time is very close. Win the pawn. Bobby's still down on time. Winning this? Ooh. Okay. That looked like a mouse slip. GG. Yeah, he intended to play rook takes pawn and then... I mean, Wesley would have had good chances to win on time, actually. Okay, next game should be starting soon. I'll likely play up. Currently tied for top 40. $57 on tie breaks. It'd be cool to play Jan Gustafsson. Janastan. Oh, thank you, my Alter X. Happy 11 months. Okay, one game going. Black's about to win on time. Unless it's 50 move roll. Move 79. No, not happening. Okay. 2 more games to go. Thank you to Mulfer. Happy 44. Here we go. Oh, donkey, donkey, donkey. Okay. Another Roslimo. Repeating the opening that Fabi played, but a different line. Opponent actually seems prepared. Queen a5. I'll do the same thing I did to Fabi, just harass the queen. I want to play queen g5 at some point. He's taking time. Ooh, knight f6 is a draw offer. I don't think my opponent's taking it. Yeah, okay. I'm happy to see that. Rook e3, preparing rook g3. Yeah, this no longer makes sense because it just walks into the rook lift. Could repeat again. Kind of curious about knight f4 after queen h3. Is queen g4 h5? Oh no, queen g4, maybe queen g4, queen g5. It's interesting. I think I go for it. I want to play e5, but no, e5 would be really bad. I'm smelling forks. A combination of this. So if g3, I take, and then take, maybe? And then there's takes. That's a move. Take and then take. It's kind of wild, but let's do it. Not sure about this. Okay, I have this. Was my thing trapped? I got trapped. Take. I have 93. Probably have to do that. It's a fight still. Hmm. Oh, good game. It was a good fight. Yeah, it's a very difficult position to defend. Almost had some hope. I think it's always winning for white, though. What to do? Yeah, I just can't stop the pawn. Well played to my opponent. Yeah, around here, I have rook and Jew pawns for the two minors. E5 was a very good decision, though. Under pressure. I should play E5 myself, I guess. It's committal because it allows eventually knight D5, but it probably makes sense to put my pawns on dark squares. Oh dear, I allowed this move. Takes. Ah, I don't have rook F7 because queen C8. Wow. Okay. Well, final game. Thank you, Official Cloud TTV. Appreciate the sub. All right. Try and finish strong. Play London. I don't think A4 is necessary. And this was one of the reasons for playing h3 is to meet knight h5 with bishop h2. Now I'm threatening to trap the knight with g4. Take. Still a threat. Yeah, this already looks very good for white. Wants to play knight g7. A good castle. Just keep improving. Knight e4. Not an easy breakthrough. Would love to get an f4 somehow. And black is really tied up here. You can see one. Expecting this. We'll also have this move or this move. 96 is coming. I have this move. I think it makes sense to try and open the position. And the pieces are so nice compared to black's pieces. These squares look juicy. So I'm threatening this, which attacks the queen, rook, and king. It's actually a super aggressive move, queen b1. I don't think black can stop this. I might be able to pre-move this. As crazy as it seems. Quadruple attack, including f7 too. Okay. That ended kind of abruptly. Yeah, black is under a lot of pressure here. Rook c8 looks natural, but kind of leaves black vulnerable. So I finished with 7 out of 11. I think that's better than recently. I mean, last week I was struggling with even passing 6 points. So 7-11. A nice game to finish things off. Yeah, it was a fun tournament. Had a few upsetting losses. Had a fun game against Fabi. And overall, I feel like I'm definitely in better form compared to last week. My personal best in Title Tuesday is 8.5 out of 11, which I achieved maybe just over a year ago. So let's wait for the tournament to wrap up. So Duda was perfect, I think, after 7 or 8 rounds. It actually looks like there's going to be a tie for first. Abdusatorov. Wow. So an IM ties for first. Duda having the best tiebreaks? Okay. Well, GG's. Hope people enjoyed the chess. I'm debating whether to maybe play 1 or 2 more games. I was feeling good. Still am feeling good. En passant mate, please. It's been a while since I've had en passant mate. I'm due for a viewer challenge stream, like just playing viewers. think that's the most likely type of stream I can achieve en passant maiden. Did I do one more game? Let's do one more. Thank you, Patrick. Happy 39 months. Stafford Gambit time. Stafford Gambit. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Go into this line. Yeah, it's kind of a weird variation, but after the dust settles, it should be equal material. Queen e7 is forced. I think I've played this line against Chigalgo. Remember getting in trouble somehow. Take the bishop. Confusing pawn tension. Wait, this looks great for me. Equal material. Bishop pair. White has a isolated pawn. Hmm. Okay, we'll be safe. This is 3-0 and not 5-0, so I have to adjust a little bit. Be even more conscious of time. So it takes, I think I can take here. Hmm. Knight check. Should be fine. Knight g4, yeah. D4, C5. I'm gonna go after this pawn. Well, I could force a rook trade. It doesn't. Disconnected there for a moment. I hung a rook there. Okay, white hung the rook. It's like we both tried to offer each other gifts. Finally, I accepted. Okay. Ugh, that felt kind of dirty. It's the nature of 3-0. I really have to work on my speed and like composure with load time. I think it's one of the few things in chess I've maybe gone worse at in recent years. A lot of areas of my game I feel like I've improved in, but sometimes these online time scrambles, not easy. Should I do one more? I have to go soon. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's already lunchtime. Let's do one last game. Win, lose, or draw. This will be my last game. Oh yeah, did the stream lag out or something when I lost connection? It might be server issues that are outside of my control. Wait a minute. I need 5. B3 is kind of a threat. Could play B3 myself. Just look to castle kingside. Interesting position. I have 3 center pawns. Ready to castle. Don't really want to trade queens. Queen is almost trapped. And Queen h4 is the only move. Go for f4, f5. Just kind of going all in. Actually, not sure if this works. There's queen h6, rook f4, queen h6. I misplayed this. Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. h3. Maybe rook f3. Take. Maybe the best try. It's not pretty. It's really not pretty. Oh! I blundered everything. Oh no. Oh no, my position. You never know though, right? Go. Okay. Oh, that's a sad one to end things on, but I should go. I should take a break. Again, I really appreciate everyone tuning in. Can I take away one lesson from this game? Yeah, so this position wasn't like anything special for white. I'm actually worse after d5. Okay. Well, thanks again, everyone. I'll be back soon, maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned. Adios.